When I read the book, I started reading on the subway and I got home and I said, I'll make dinner, I'll eat dinner, maybe I'll read a couple more chapters. And I walked in the door and I didn't put the book down, I just read and finished it that night. And it goes through so many different sort of moments and aspects in the story and twists on itself so many times, yet it's totally fulfilling and satisfying in that way that I was just like, this is what entertainment to me doesn't do now. And I just finished my first film and I was starting to read new scripts and kind of see what was out there, and everything is so one note. Define what it is in the first 5 minutes. Make sure that your audience knows exactly what your story is. There's a predictability and there's just a sense of like a lack of ambition, I think. I hope people come away from this movie with the sense of like, wow, I just saw something that feels familiar at times, but also in a combination and sort of a sense of tone that I'm not used to. It feels fresh or new. Hi, my name is Jim Mickle. I'm the director of Cold in July. It's playing in U.S. dramatic competition this year at the 2014 Sundance Film Festival. Cold in July tells the story of a guy in the late 80s living in East Texas who wakes up one night to find a burglar in his living room, and he kills the guy in self-defense, and then finds out that the father of the guy that he just killed has just gotten out of prison and he's coming to town. About halfway through it becomes a broader, bigger story than that, but I'll leave it at that. Michael C. Hall plays Richard Dane, a small town guy who's sort of dealing with violence in his life for the first time, and also dealing with this idea of men needing to test themselves in a way, which is one of the big themes of the book, and I thought Michael does a really incredible job at it. He brought a sort of a vulnerability to it that I was hoping for, and even surprised by how nimble he was at being able to bring that, but also a sense of humor. He brings like a humanity to it that I think brings this very subtle humor to the whole thing. We were in Sundance 2013 with We Are What We Are, the last film, and I think it was Sundance that gave it that initial stamp, seal of approval that allowed us to sort of go in all these places I never thought I'd go as a filmmaker. It was also, I met Michael C. Hall at a party at Sundance last year. So many things came out of that to me it's a really great experience to be able to go back there with this film.